Hi, my name is Phil. I'm part of the sales team here at Fasteners Direct. I'm going to talk about the SureStock today. We have two different variants of the SureStock system. We have a SureStock 2.0 and a SureStock 3.0. Sounds pretty cool. It's because it is cool. Basically what it is, it's a just-in-time inventory management system that is completely customizable to your specific needs. So we've got a couple different ways you can package it. We have our fancy new proprietary box that you tear off the lid, it becomes your bin. So as you use this inventory, you would rip this card right off the back here. It's got a QR code that is scannable, as well as this label on the front and on your shelf location here. They all coincide, so they are all scannable for reorder. So as you go through this inventory, you take your card, you drop it in your mailbox there, and then every week or so, however often, you would grab your stack of cards here to reorder them. As you can see, there's a couple different packaging options. Again, with our bins, you can do the smaller pails down here, larger pails for higher quantities or larger items, or your traditional bin, all with the scannable QR code for reorder. That scanning would be done with a scanner that we would get you set up with an app directly into our program. So as you scan your items you need and submit it to us, we confirm it back with you with a PO, and off it goes. The benefits are guaranteed inventory, so you have as much as you need, maybe about a month's worth of inventory without having too much. So you don't have to buy ahead. We will take care of that for you. So we would buy it, package it, put it on our shelf for you. So as you need the new inventory and you scan your card and submit it, we already have your inventory packaged for you the way you want it, and out the door it goes to you. The system works really well for manufacturers who use a lot of the same items over and over again, or construction companies where there's a lot of the common use items that we can project how much is going to be used, and again, buy ahead for that, put it on our shelf, so you can continue to have just what you need, but not have to overstock yourself. The initial setup, again, there's the difference between the SureStock 2.0 and the SureStock 3.0. So with the SureStock 2.0, you would buy the shelving, or we could use existing shelving you have if it is in good working order. But if you were to buy the shelving from us, would be about $295 for the shelving, plus the cost of the inventory, which we would quote you on, again, based on what you're buying, quantities, and approximately what your monthly usage would be. The SureStock 3.0 is a consignment system where the initial setup of the shelving, as well as about 1 month's worth of inventory, is done at no charge to you. And then so this stock on your shelf would remain in our inventory until you peel the card off. It's not and then at that point it becomes your inventory. You cut a PO again as you accrue your cards, and we replenish that as needed. Adding or removing items is really easy. On the shelving system, we would assign a bin location for each. So this would be shelf A. So you had like a A100, 120, 130. So in between, if you wanted to add something, we could do a 110 or a 111 or so on. So that we leave room to add things in between. If you see something, our labels are going to have the date that they shipped on them. So you will be able to see if it's something you bought a while ago, you're not using it, we can remove it from your inventory and replace it with something you are using. And again, we can either use the same shelf location or create a new one as needed. Current inventory, a couple different ways we can do it, depending on what works best for you. We would be able to organize and label and stock what you have to be used up until we need to get new inventory for you. Or we could look into potentially buying some of that stock back and putting it in our warehouse to be recycled.